All right. Welcome back to Altcoin Daily, everybody, where, as you know, we do daily videos on everything altcoin, everything cryptocurrency. You guys know I'm not an expert of any kind. I'm not giving you advice, but I am a normal guy who follows the market every single day. I've made a little bit of money in cryptocurrency thus far, and I plan to make a lot more. So, subscribing to my channel is not a bad idea to stay updated. Anyways, let's get into it. Today, what I want to talk about is a very popular cryptocurrency, OmiseGO. I think they're going to go places. I think they have a lot of room to grow, but sometimes it can be a little bit hard to describe exactly the complexities of what OmiseGO does. And that's my hope for this video today is I'm going to make things super straightforward, super easy to understand about what exactly OmiseGO is and why I think they're going to be very successful in the future. Before we do that, let's take a quick look at the market. We are finding stability, although we are still, a lot lower than where we were just a month or two ago. We are finding stability in the past several days, which I really like. And I think you guys like that too. Bitcoin has been staying around 8,100. And yeah, I mean, the beauty of cryptocurrencies is that normal people, just like you and me, we don't have to be financial experts. We don't have to be tech experts. If we can recognize a few key elements in cryptocurrency, we'd be able to invest and possibly make a lot of money. And that's what I want to talk to you today. We're going to be talking about OmiseGO, which is sitting at 19 on CoinMarketCap.com. I think, although I don't exactly understand, all the complex tech elements of what they're doing, I understand enough why, and I think I'm smart enough to know that they are going places in the future, and that's what we're talking about today. And if at any point you find value in this video, please give it a like. It helps me out as a channel. So let's get into it. OmiseGO, what are they? Well, it's interesting because OmiseGO, before they were OmiseGO, they were already a company called Omise before the Go. And Omise it's an existing company. It was founded in 2013, and they handle payments across Asia, basically payment solutions for e-commerce and payment gateway services, i.e., if you want to integrate credit card payments on a website, that's kind of what they do, specifically for the Asian market. And Omise was already a successful company before they decided to OmiseGO. And they had major clients. Probably the biggest client, the one that everybody's heard of, is McDonald's, is one of their clients. Not all of McDonald's, just McDonald's Thailand, which is still a big market. But anyway, let's talk about OmiseGO, which was started just last year. OmiseGO, a very ambitious project. Its purpose is to decentralize the global payment infrastructure, as well as significantly increase the efficiency and accessibility of the global payment infrastructure. So basically, they're trying to revolutionize the global payment infrastructure. Lofty goal, big fish to fry, but let's find out a little bit more about them. So, what do they say about themselves? Unbank the banked. OmiseGO enables financial inclusion and interoperability through the public, decentralized OmiseGO network. We know interoperability basically means compatibility, and with cryptocurrency that we're talking about, basically, can cryptocurrencies be compatible with fiat currencies, and can cryptocurrencies even be compatible with each other? That's a problem that people are trying to solve, including OmiseGO. So anyway, what's the problem they're trying to solve? Obviously, as an investor, that's one of the key things we all look for. They're trying to solve basically two problems. The first one is that 2 billion people globally are unbanked. Although many of those people have access to cell phones, they don't have access to banks. A lot of them only have paper currency, and obviously that makes it hard for them to store their money and also hard for them to keep it safe, because really the only solutions they're going to have are, I guess they can store it on them or under their bed or something. And to go further, these people that don't have access to banks, it's hard and expensive for them to send money. So they're very limited with what they can do because they don't have access to banks. And OmiseGO is trying to solve that. Another problem that they're trying to solve, the other major problem, is the coordination problem between basically the global payment infrastructure. So it's a coordination problem between payment processors, payment gateways, and financial institutions in general. They want to provide merchants and users with a universal, decentralized solution to store, carry, and exchange money. That's pretty cool, but what are we talking about? A lot of big words there. What are we talking about? What are people actually going to use OmiseGO for? Uh, let's simplify it. Basically, with OmiseGO, people will be able to easily sign up for an OmiseGO wallet. They'll very easily be able to cash in immediately. And what I'm saying is they'll be able to exchange their, let's say, US dollars for other fiat currencies like euros or yen or whatever. And also they'll be able to exchange their money for other cryptocurrencies like the OmiseGO token or Bitcoin or Ethereum. And then they could use the OmiseGO system to store their money, to pay for things or whatever. And you know what? They could cash out immediately at any time, which is obviously a huge psychological thing that needs to happen in order for people to feel secure. So what they're trying to do is kind of revolutionary. As an investor, we think about the future. Where's the future going? And the world is becoming more global. It's going to happen either way. And companies like this, they're trying to take the world to that next step of being more global. And if you invest in the companies that have a strong future and are doing things that are definitely going to happen, then you might make some money in the process. But let's simplify things even more. What are the different aspects of OmiseGO? It's basically four things. So the first is their blockchain. Obviously, that's kind of described here with the digital asset gateway. Their blockchain. They use the OmiseGO network to access, manage, and transact with digital assets that are kept on a secure blockchain. That's one aspect. The other aspect is their white label SDK, which is a software development kit. And we're talking about the wallet here. This is their digital SDK wallet. So basically what that means, any company can use their own software to integrate the OmiseGO wallet. And, people will be able to, or OmiseGO will be able to integrate very easily with debit and credit card companies, with ATMs, with over-the-counter retailers, with e-commerce websites, stuff like that. The third thing is the decentralized exchange. It's basically going to be the place where you can switch between currencies, and it offers that interoperability we're talking about. So you'll be able to easily exchange your country's fiat currency for US dollars or euros or yen or any cryptocurrency. It'll all be very easily transferred and exchanged right on their DEX, the decentralized exchange. And finally, the clearinghouse. As I said, something very important is that with the OmiseGO system, you'll be able to cash in and cash out immediately. And these things all together, that's what's going to make adoption more easy than it's ever been. There was a really interesting article that popped up on Reddit the other day about OmiseGO. I'm not going to read the whole thing. It's called A Deep Dive into OmiseGO, but I just want to read a part of it right here. And basically, let's talk about the future of OmiseGO. Once OmiseGO gets implemented and integrated with society, what's it going to look like? Let's talk about it. So, in a world where OmiseGO is successfully deployed, one can imagine Venmo, US dollar payment processor. So I know a lot of you guys are already thinking, hey, maybe not for Asia, but there's companies that exist in the USA today like Venmo. Venmo, I don't need a bank to send money. I can easily just send $200 on my Venmo. I can Venmo that to somebody else. Why would I switch from Venmo to OmiseGO? Well, the cool thing is that they can integrate together, and let's find out about that. One can imagine Venmo, a US dollar payment processor, integrating with OmiseGO. Users on Venmo will then be able to make intra-network payments to other Venmo users or inter-network payments with other payment processors using OmiseGO. Very interesting. The beauty of OmiseGO's decentralized exchange is that these inter-network payments can be across different fiat currencies, cryptocurrencies, and other tokenized assets. This is revolutionary. It breaks down monetary borders and introduces unprecedented liquidity. For example, using both Venmo and China's Alipay, I guess it's like Venmo for China. But anyway, for example, using both Venmo and China's Alipay, both are on OmiseGO, a user with Venmo, which is US dollars, could visit China and pay a user with Alipay through Venmo. That's pretty cool. I mean, that's the kind of global society we're talking about, and OmiseGO is going to take us there. And just real quick, if we want to learn a little bit more about how their white label e-wallets will easily be integrated, let's just read this real quick. To make the onboarding process as easy as possible, OmiseGO plans to release a software development kit, SDK, which can be easily integrated into payment apps and enable interaction with the OmiseGO network. So any company that wants, just like any company can integrate, a Visa payment gateway on their website and accept Visa, that's what basically OmiseGO is going to do too. OmiseGO will allow anyone to issue assets on its blockchain. It's expected that payment processors will still hold their users' funds for ease of use, i.e. maintain business as usual, but also have an added feature where users can transact outside of the payment processor's network over OmiseGO. Very interesting. Now let's talk about their team. So obviously they have a big team, which I like. There's their advisors, usually really their working team. Their management team and developers and stuff. Obviously, we can't go over each one of these people, but just so you know, and I think not just me, other people are saying this, that OmiseGO has one of the best teams in crypto out there. Usually, when I look at cryptocurrency teams, they try and position themselves as the who's who, but when I'm looking at these people, I'm more like, who's that? But these guys actually are the who's who, especially if we look at their advisory board. Just to point out a few, Vitalik, we all know him. He's the founder of Ethereum, one of the most popular cryptocurrencies. Not only is he a developer genius, but also he knows how to take a blockchain company and make it successful. Besides him, there's Joseph Poon. He is a Plasma co-author and co-author of the Lightning Network. Real quick, for those who don't know, because Plasma, if you've heard it peripherally, it's something that's going to help take Ethereum, make it more scalable. But real quick, if you don't know, Plasma, basically what Plasma is, because it is a part of OmiseGO, it basically permits chains within chains and allows for an exponential increase in scalability. And this guy is a co-creator of it, and he's also the OmiseGO principal author. So that's pretty cool. And besides him, I mean, who else? You can see some of these big name people. Roger Ver, he's obviously a name we recognize, an early adopter of Bitcoin, and now he's all about Bitcoin Cash. But just so you know, they have a strong team. They really are the who's who in cryptocurrency. This is the kind of team you really look for. They know about blockchain. They know about how to make blockchain companies successful. And did I want to mention anything else? Well, actually, now what I want to talk about is their coin market cap. The information they have here. So right now, OmiseGO is sitting at $15. They've had a slight uptick over the past couple of days, much like the whole market has. They saw all-time highs in January around $25, and they had the correction and such. Total supply of 140 million, so not too much. Here's the thing, OmiseGO, this is a long-term hold in my opinion, because right now they are still very, very early on. They don't even have, their blockchain set up yet. They were supposed to have some infrastructure set up by the end of last year, but since this is such a complex company, they fell behind a little bit on their roadmap, which, is kind of a bummer, but I still think, if anything, because I think this company still has a lot of room to grow in the future, I think, that presents us with a buying opportunity. Maybe, people aren't really sure of how far OmiseGO could go. Right now, their market cap is just at $1,500,000. I think it has so much room to grow. Me personally, and once again, I'm not a financial advisor, I can see OmiseGO in the next 2 to 5 years going, being at $100, $500, $700, somewhere around there. I definitely think, they have a lot of long-term potential. Maybe you want to wait to invest below $15, which might be a smart move by you, since they really don't, they're not expected to have any roadmap developments until more like June of this year. So maybe in the next couple months till June, maybe you want to wait to see if this settles down at all. I think maybe if you wanted to take out a little bit of position right now and then maybe cost average and invest over time, that might be a smart decision. But I hope you can see why I think OmiseGO is a great cryptocurrency to be aware of. Even if you're not going to invest, it'd be interesting to follow OmiseGO and see what happens to them in the future. And yeah, I just wanted to bring that to your attention today, do a little deep dive. Hope you found value in this video. If you did, please give it a like. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Also, you can follow us on Twitter at AltcoinDailyIO. AltcoinDailyIO. And that's it, guys. Hope you had a great day. Be smart out there. Make some money.